Hi, everybody. This is Todd Creager. So let's examine the effects that gaslighting and manipulation has on its victims. Um, when a person's in a relationship with someone who is not being upfront, is projecting, many of the things I talk about in other podcasts I recently did and video, when the person lies and yet is really good at not at saying he or she didn't lie, when the person makes you feel like you're crazy by denying your reality, what happens is you start to doubt yourself. And that is probably the biggest thing. Starting doubting your own reality, your own intuition, your own gut, because this person who on some level did some good things for you at some time, which I'll talk about in a minute, is now saying all these bad things about you. And it's hard to not believe that person because at one time you did, because they said nice things. Because there are three stages in a gaslighting, manipulative kind of relationship. One is the idealization phase, when the gaslighter idealizes you, tells sees you as wonderful. Maybe you're a good source of what we call narcissistic supply, where you're giving the narcissist, the person who needs adulation, needs to feel great, that you're doing all that for that person in the beginning, and that person's loving it, taking it in, and rewards you with being charming, making you feel like $1,000,000, making you feel like you're wonderful. And ultimately, that ends. And in a gaslighting situation, the person starts to devalue you. Maybe it's because if it's a narcissist, that you have stopped fulfilling their narcissistic tendencies. But more, I'd say more accurately, is that the person needs to keep you off guard. And so they devalue you. They put you down. They tell you that things that are important to you aren't not worth anything, and that they're silly or they're stupid. Or, like the example I gave in a previous talk, like if you really say that mothering is very important for you, that you being a good mom is important to you, the gaslighter will make sure to let you know that you're a bad mother. And because we're not perfect, it will find true things that you might have done because you're not perfect and blow it up into your bad. And what happened is, in the past, you were idealized, and this person was saying how wonderful you are, and you want to have that feeling again. So it's easy to kind of stick around. If I can only do better, maybe if I do better, how can I change his opinion of me so he can like me again while he's devaluing you? And then there's a point where you are really of no use to that person anymore, and they discard you. So there's the idealization, there's the devaluation, and then there's the discard. And that's when you're treated like you're nothing, you're insignificant. So all this takes a toll on your self-esteem, on your physical well-being, stress, constant stress. Living in that environment is constantly stressful. And it really it can lead to immune issues and gastrointestinal issues and even cardiac issues and all kinds of physical issues. It could lead to emotional issues because it's very inflammatory when you're in this kind of situation. So you have this inflammatory experience in your body, in your mind, causes emotional issues. You also might find that because you're doubting yourself, you stop being around friends, you stop showing up, you share less and less of yourself. You surely keep this a secret, because how could you talk about this? And so it can become very isolating. And so now not only are you feeling the ramifications of the direct relationship that you're having with this gaslighting manipulative partner or mother or boss, but it kind of drains your social confidence too. So it can really affect you in that way. It can erode your confidence at work. It can take you away from being present for the important people in your life, let's say even children. It makes it hard to focus. The clients that I've seen, sometimes what happens is they are so focused on trying to survive that they just stop taking care of themselves. They stop doing the things that maybe they used to do to take care of themselves, to eat well, to exercise. It's hard to sleep. Sometimes it can be very difficult. Person feels very unsafe a lot. So it can feel with sleep, but also even during the waking day, to go around feeling like life is going to shatter in some ways. It's waiting for the other shoe to drop any minute. A lot of anticipatory anxiety. So if you're noticing any of these symptoms, any or all of them, then there's a good chance that you're a victim of this gaslighting, and there's help. There's ways to get support. And I am doing groups to help people that are victims of gaslighting. So you definitely will see links to that as well so that you can get the support you need. So it's difficult, but with the proper support, with the proper guidance, you can be free. And I'm not going to focus on those things right now. I'll be talking about that other places. But the first step is awareness of what this person is doing, and of course, awareness of the effects that it's happening to you. And often, like I said, it's kind of slow. It doesn't happen all at once. And suddenly you're there. And how did I get here? How did I get here? Well, it's been an intentional strategy from a gaslighting manipulative partner. So take this knowledge and use it and share it with anybody that you think might need to hear this. I'm passionate about helping people that are victims of this gaslighting. This is Todd Creager, making the world safe for love.